Hey, this is Harris Michael, CIO at Stasmayer Incorporated. Today, I want to talk to you all about wiring fraud. And you've probably heard about this. You probably know somebody who's dealt with this. You may even be subject to it. It is an ongoing threat for all organizations. And one thing that I want to talk to you guys about today is making sure you have a wiring protocol established within your organization. There might be quite a few of you listening to this today that said, yeah, we already got that, Harris, we're good to go, which is great. And then maybe some of you say, hey, we don't ever do wires. This doesn't really apply to us. But it doesn't matter how often you do wires. Even if you do one once a year, you want to make sure you have a protocol in place. The reason we're saying that is because with simple protocols in place, human firewalls, organizations can easily protect themselves from wiring fraud, no matter how sophisticated they are. We've seen threats come through as what we call man-in-the-middle attacks, where somebody is in somebody's email, might not be yours, but a third party you're dealing with on a legitimate business transaction. Oh, and then they happen to send you new wiring instructions, and you're like, oh, okay, yeah. And then we send the new wiring information over, and all you're doing is sending the money to the criminals. So those are the types we see most commonly. We also see others where, posing to be vendors, pretending that they had spoken to a CEO or someone higher up in the organization, authorizing, a donation or a transfer of monies. And, you're in the accounting position and you're getting an email saying, hey, this is all being dealt with. You see the chain below, and it looks very convincing. It looks like they've gone back and forth through email. But in this case, it's all fabricated. So what you can do from a protocol standpoint is make sure that no wiring instructions are ever taken through your email system. So one of those things that you can do is pick up the phone and call the other person and confirm, is this the correct banking information? Make sure you use a known good phone number. Don't use the phone number in the email. That could be another deception. Criminals are not against talking to you and convincing you of who you may think they are. So please make sure you have those protocols in place. Always have two barriers. And if you are concerned, which you should be, I would definitely be reaching out to my banking organization and seeing what they can do for you as well. There are other solutions out there that allow you to kind of control who can and when what can be wired with a couple of levels of trust but verifies. So that's also a very easy way of making sure you keep the monies in the right possession. Obviously, we want to prevent those phishing emails as much as possible, but sometimes they do get through, and it only takes one instance for something bad to happen and folks be out a lot of money. So I hope this helps. It's kind of stating the obvious, but if you don't have a security protocol in place for wiring, you need one. Sit down with your accounting department, make that happen. If you have questions, please reach out to your CIO. But it really, you are the last line of defense when it comes to these things. So we want to make sure you have the right protocols in place. Again, I hope this helps. Have a wonderful day and make it a great one.